Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story wherein one of these decks or all of the decks could be a story for you. So what I like to do is hold up each deck up to the camera and hopefully one of them will resonate with you. So let's go ahead and begin with deck number one. Could your story or message be here in deck number one? Or could your story or message be here in deck number two? Do you think your story or message is here in deck number two? All right. Could your story or message be here in deck number three? Could your story or message be here? All right, so we will go ahead and get started with deck number one. We have the Sun, Temperance, King of Swords. We have the Page of Pentacles. I'm sorry, Page of Cups. And that's the Knight of Swords. My bad. And then we have the Five of Wands here. Central issue, we have Four of Wands, Magician, and Tower. All right, so central issue looks like maybe in your recent past, or maybe this is happening now, there's a situation where there's been a shakeup in your life. Maybe something got revealed, a secret came out, maybe something got exposed. I also see, and this isn't for everybody, but I also see something about candle magic. Like someone's been doing some sort of candle magic to make something manifest. But for the most part, I also just get that this is some sort of shakeup. Whatever previous belief systems that you could have had may be crumbling apart. Something is being revealed right in front of you. There may be some sort of changes to your home. I feel like you guys are getting ready to start something new. It looks like something's even been reestablished or rebuilt since this Tower moment, or it will be. So I feel like that had to happen because now you can start fresh. I feel like maybe this is about moving forward to the next step in your life. It can be with a person, it can be some sort of career change, it can be a new spiritual belief. But either way, I just feel like you are having some sort of new foundation in your life. It also looks like something's been broken or you've been relieved of something. Now, the Magician, though, is still getting me. Something about the Magician. Someone pulled some strings to make something happen. And I don't know if you are the Magician, you're the one that were able to pull a few strings for people, or if somebody did this for you. Now the truth, I keep getting indications about truth and secrets coming out. I feel like this is a good thing. Like, I feel that you are being liberated from any type of situation if you felt stuck or trapped. I feel like something's happening where there's change, there's movement. I feel like exciting times are ahead. I feel like maybe you're even being more optimistic or inspired. The Sun also indicates to me that there's been some sort of rebirth or a renewal. I feel like something's been purified, matter of fact. Something's been purified. I think you also are seeing something clearly, like in a spiritual sense, like you're having some sort of moment of clarity. I feel like your eyes are awakened. Yeah, some of you have broken, like something has been revealed or it will be revealed that exposes the truth, and you're going to have eyes to see it. You're going to be able to see what illusions have been around you, or whatever it was that, you know, you were caught up in. I just see you seeing the truth, and that can be dealing with whatever is happening now. It can be in your relationship. It just reveals that something's going to be exposed here, but it's going to heal you. I feel like because of this, you're able to heal. Especially too, if you were going through some sort of breakup and you finally moved on from someone. I feel like you're finally moving on. I feel like you are finally able to kind of maybe see people who are in front of you. Maybe at first you just did not have any interest in talking to people, getting to know people. But it looks like finally you're ready to put yourself out there. You're ready to, I don't know, just kind of have fun again and date and be open. I also feel like some of you are meeting a soulmate. So it could be any sign, but I do have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I have Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, maybe Leo. But yeah, I feel like you guys may feel like you have some sort of strong connection with someone. Now, I also see a situation where the two of you are able to communicate indirectly with each other and you get each other. So it's like you have your own special language. I see someone maybe having like telepathy, or there's any type of metaphysical communication, spiritual connection. I see that. I also feel like you could be recovering from anything that could have fallen apart. I see you moving into a new home or starting a new job. Like you just have new energy around you. Even if this is about a love situation, if it's not new energy, it's just something about the relationship itself that's renewed and healed. I also feel like some of you have been sun gazing, trying to enhance your spiritual gifts. Be careful not to let pride get in the way, because I feel like you broke from that. Like you had a breakdown of the ego. You had an awakening, you had clarity, but it looks like something happens where there's a clash of the ego again. Or it's also a love situation for me, like two people are attracted to one another, but they're both trying to fight it or push each other away. Someone may say something that heals you or that brings you peace. Maybe you're listening to meditation. I feel like your spirits are being uplifted. I just feel like you're having a whole spiritual awakening or transformation. I feel like you're also able to, I'm seeing like energies being manipulated. Some of you may have tapped into the true meaning of the law of attraction. Like maybe you're having a clearer understanding, or maybe something's been revealed to you through spirit and you kind of understand how it works, because I'm getting strong manipulation and someone that knows how to adjust or alter their situation through thought. Now, in a love situation, you could be dealing with someone who maybe has status, someone who is always getting a lot of attention, someone who maybe even be popular or famous. You could be the one getting a lot of attention. Matter of fact, I feel like something's going on where several people are competing for your attention. I feel like everyone has something to say to you. Everyone has some sort of advice. Everyone is attracted to you. So I feel like you are drawing a lot of attraction to yourself. Maybe even it's unintentional, but I do feel like people are gravitating towards you. Yeah, people are gravitating towards you, but it's natural. I feel like you're not really doing anything about it. People are finding you very magical or charming. If you were thinking about something in regards to being a healer, I feel like that is in your cards, or that is something that you should look into. You might be getting recognition for some sort of spiritual gifts that you have, or some sort of talents. I also see you standing your ground. And I also feel like someone's being very courageous when it comes to speaking their mind and talking about how they feel. So you might be coming off very courageous towards someone that you're attracted to just by approaching them. Maybe you're being bold and honest and just like, hey, I find you attractive. Like, I want to get to know you. Or someone's doing that to you. Like someone is making a bold statement or a bold move. And I also get a situation where, I don't know why I'm saying, why I was saying something about you can't handle the truth. So some of you may be saying things that are very bold and people get irritated or frustrated by it and challenge you on your beliefs. If someone comes into your life and it's a romantic situation, even spiritual, I feel like someone is very hypnotic. Something about their appearance is going to be very hypnotic. I feel like you're being blinded by someone's appearance, their beauty. I feel like there's this warmth that you feel, some sort of connection. There's someone that you're having a connection to. And yeah, I feel like maybe you don't want to be this deeply attracted to someone or this physically attracted, but it happens. Or maybe this is how they feel about you. Now, I also get the energy of someone who's very shy and soft-spoken. And you might be dominating someone's behavior. There's a conflict of personalities. So one person is very vocal and very intimidating, and I get another person who's very soft-spoken, and it's like they need to be pushed out their comfort zone, or they need encouragement to fight for what they want or to speak up. This can be with anything. Let's say you're working with a new artist and the person can sing, but they're acting shy behind a mic, and you as a producer is like, look, no, if you want to stand out, you've got to be real. You've got to show people your soul. You got to, do this, that, and the other. We can't come from this soft-spoken place or someone who's shy. Like, you have to be completely vulnerable. And I feel like if you might be someone's mentor or a producer or something, and you're pushing someone's buttons, I feel like you're trying to get them to open up, and because they're having a hard time doing it. In a love situation, it's just that maybe you are very bold and direct and the other person is not so much. But I also see two people who get along very well with the temperance here. I feel like this is a nice blend of energies, like you guys merge really well. You complement each other really well. So you guys are able to bring out the best of one another is what I'm getting from here. You both have something to offer. None of you is better than the other person. If one person is soft-spoken and the other person is vocal, I feel like that's a nice blend of energies. maybe when they're around you, for whatever reason, you give them the courage to be themselves, and you know, they feel like they can be themselves around you. Maybe around other people they're like, I don't know, I'm quiet, but around you I feel like can talk about anything. I feel like this, that, and the other. And then maybe this person has something that they bring out of you. They encourage you some type of way. They uplift you. So I feel like this is some sort of mutual encouragement between two people. If you are completely single, I feel like you're going to run into someone who just feels like everything to you. It's going to be an amazing connection. If you are if you're already in an established relationship, it just looks like you guys are taking things to the next level. And you know, whatever it is that you got, whatever phase that you guys have been stuck in, I feel like you guys are taking it to the next level. Maybe you're moving in together, purchasing a home together, getting engaged, getting married. I do get the energies of someone who maybe wants to elope as well. Let me look at the Tower. I'm getting that saying too, like throwing stones at glass houses or something. Like you shouldn't cast stones if you live in a glass house. I forget that saying, but you know what I mean. So the Tower, I feel like something could have been revealed to you in a dream. And then also this is just about someone being someone who had a secret. Their secret gets revealed, especially if it was something romantic. It also could be something sexual too. Like somebody is just coming out because they're confident now. Especially maybe if someone is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, I feel like someone is coming out about their lifestyle. It can be sexual, especially. It can be about, it can be sexual. I'm trying to get you guys to not always think that it means someone's going to say that they're gay or bisexual or fluid to you. Although that can be a situation, but I'm just saying there are other things. So if you had a secret admirer, this is about your secret admirer finding ways to talk to you, and then it comes out like, I didn't really want to ask you that. I just really wanted to tell you that I thought you were beautiful, or I thought you looked nice. Like if someone had a secret crush on you or deep feelings for you, they're going to reveal it. It could be that someone has been living a lie or wearing a mask in regards to their sexual identity, and they come clean with it. It can be a situation where it's not about their about being gay or bisexual, but it could be about someone just saying, hey, I always wanted to try this. I didn't know how you would feel about it. So it could be something very taboo, and someone who was wearing a mask. If someone was having an affair, that could come out. Something else I was getting from this, but you get it. I don't know why I keep getting the energy of someone entering your life and just kind of shaking it up, like if someone was a home wrecker. Now, I feel like if the relationship falls apart, it was faulty in the first place, but I do keep getting, for the past week or so, the energy of someone, either you completely shaking up someone's life to the point where they leave a relationship, or vice versa. Because I'm getting here like this image, this happy home, here's the Tower, and someone sees you, they're like, I'm leaving, like I haven't been happy. You helped me realize that, I need to get out of this. Like something's going on where It's coming off as home wrecking energy. But I don't really think it's that. I just think that the relationship itself was troubled and you were just a catalyst. Or someone's coming into your life to be your catalyst. Let me look at the Five of Wands. I keep getting secrets coming out regardless, even if that has to do with the media. Like, it's so much stuff going on. Eventually, the truth is going to come out. I feel like they can't keep playing games with the public. So the Five of Wands is indicating that someone keeps making the same mistakes over and over again. I feel like somebody keeps trying to control the nature or the flow of a situation. It's like there's a need to just allow things to play out, but someone keeps trying to block it. I feel like it's not an outside force. I feel like you, say for instance, someone's coming towards you that you just don't want to deal with. I feel like this is something that is supposed to happen, but you keep fighting against your better judgment, maybe. And then, like vice versa, I just still feel like someone is trying to push away somebody, and it's just like, hey, this needs to happen. It's just like, deal with it. Or maybe you don't want to hear what someone has to say. I also feel like somebody is in denial about maybe a fire sign or an earth sign. But especially the fire sign, because I feel like it keeps coming out around these two energies. So I feel like there's a fire sign with a secret, or you might be in denial of something a fire sign is saying to you. I feel like they're telling you the truth. They're being honest. What they say is what they meant. Maybe they were wearing a mask in the past, but not anymore. I also feel like you're going to be very creative. Like it's time for you to focus on your creativity. Those of you that are any type of artist, from painting, sculpting, singing, designing, like it's a really good time for you to tap into your creativity. I feel like something is definitely being supported. Let me look at the sun. You also may need to do a spiritual cleansing or bath or some sort of healing meditation. I feel like something can't reside in a clean space. So if there is any type of negative energy in your home, negative energy within your body, even like a sickness or illness, I feel like that negative energy or that sickness cannot survive whatever you're doing. Something healing is taking place. Let's say you're feeling sick because you're hiding yourself, or you're keeping a secret. I feel like that secret can't stay within you. It's like making you sick or ill spiritually or emotionally. But I see you healing from that, and I guess because you're telling your truth. I even feel like if you're literally sick, like the cure could be about heat, like heating something up. Like heat and warmth is the cure. So you know how when you get sick, it's good to sweat it out, or take like a hot shower, or just keep your body temperature raised. I even think you should exercise when you're sick, just because of some things that I heard on the news. But of course, I'm no doctor, so use your own better judgment. But I say it's a good idea to work out if you're sick. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but there's also that blow dryer rumor going around. For those of you that think you have something, there's that blow dryer rumor. What else am I getting from this? I feel like whatever the case, any type of dark energy, negative energy cannot survive under these conditions here. It's something, too much light, too much truth, too much healing going on. I hope you guys know what I mean. I'm trying to explain it like the way it's trying to come out. I hope you get it. Let me look at the sun though. So it's just confirming that a secret is coming out. You can't keep secrets in this day and age, or lies will not survive under certain conditions. It's just not going to happen. Let's say it is just a war going on between light forces and dark forces. The dark forces are trying to hide in an environment where they're not welcome, and it's just, I just feel like it's not going to work. Romantically, you have a secret admirer. If you've been arguing with somebody, I feel like things are going to get back to normal. Your friendship is going to be reestablished. You guys are kissing and making up, forgiving each other, working together, compromising, listening to each other. Whatever someone was afraid to say, they're overcoming these fears and these inner doubts. You can only beat yourself up for so long too. All right, I did not mean to go that long, but let's go ahead and move on to deck number 2. Tower. Uh-oh. The Emperor. Ace of Pentacles. The Star. King of Pentacles. Central issue, the Moon. 7 of Swords. And the Hierophant. Oh my goodness, it's a lot of strong energies coming out. So central issue looks like something again is being covered up. This could be representing the medical institution, educational institution, political institution, whatever it is. This is something that is supposed to be like government structured law, and behind that is secrecy, deception. Something is trying to be covered up, or someone is trying to get away with something. And I feel like someone is afraid, like maybe something, people are going to find out something about the moon. I'm looking at how detailed it is, and it really looks like it's standing out. I feel like on this full moon, that there is something that gets revealed. That is, it could be catastrophic. I don't know, life-changing. Maybe depends on who. If it's about people who are lying, then yeah, this is catastrophic for them, because everything's going to get revealed. It's going to be a catastrophe. Everything that they try to hide is getting illuminated. So I feel like on a global scale, and then two, here we got the Emperor. Something about corporations. I don't know why I'm wanting to say Scott Bales. Something could be going on with people who are leaders, or the leadership. Maybe leadership is just crumbling. I would say that the sounds like bow ball might be falling apart. The bow ball. I'm not going to say what it is. Those of you that do the research, you'll know what I'm talking about. Yeah, but so I feel like, something is going on in Africa too. I'm looking at how he has his hand on the globe here, and I can see Africa. And I also feel like his hand is trying to hide something in regards to the world, but it's going to be illuminated and exposed here. Something is going to start fresh. There's going to be a reset or a new beginning here. And this is, to me, Mother Earth, like clearing out everything. So everything's going to be cleared out. Everything is going to be purified. Now, in a different situation, what I see is if something could have been going on at your job, maybe you had some sort of leadership position where people came to you for advice. Or maybe someone who is some sort of leader has been sharing secrets or telling people secrets. So I don't know if something was going on at your job and there could have been some sort of big fear, or something was considered like a conspiracy. Whatever it is, I just feel like it gets exposed. Secrets are getting exposed. And if there is anything going on in your love life, like I feel like maybe someone's been sharing things on social media because they're really afraid to express how they truly feel. So I feel like someone's trying to talk indirectly. I don't know if it's you or your person of interest, but someone is talking indirectly on social media. And I just feel like whatever it is, they're revealing how they want to move forward with you. Some of you, on a positive note, I'm seeing like maybe a surprise engagement. Of course, that's if you're already in a relationship, but I'm seeing like the potential of a surprise engagement. I'm also seeing that because things are falling apart, this is forcing you to start your own business, to be in control of your own self. Many people are always wanting to go to the government for assistance or go to other people for answers, looking at the president and all these people in office as their mother, father, and it's just like these people can't help you anymore. I feel like you're really going to have to start fending for yourself. Now, if this is something romantic, I feel that your person of interest is trying to be inconspicuous, but something, I don't know, it doesn't work. I feel like this person just comes out of nowhere talking about they want to be with you, you belong to them. It's like maybe they get a surge of confidence from out of nowhere. And this person is very old-fashioned, very alpha male type energies. Very old-fashioned. Something could be going on in regards to spiritual beliefs between the two of you. There is some unfinished business. Now, I see emotionally someone wants to take cover. Someone does not want to deal with what they're truly feeling. That's too deep, it's too much, it's too painful. So I feel like someone is trying to avoid communication. But eventually, I feel like someone's walls come down and you guys are going to have an opportunity to talk or have a conversation. I feel like spirit is trying to guide you to someone, or someone is being guided to you. And this does indicate that your blessings or something that you've been praying for is going to manifest. I feel like there's going to be some sort of wish fulfillment. And this is you're being blessed with everything that you need. I feel like if you ever felt like there was not enough something, I feel like Spirit is saying there's an abundance of that. Like there's plenty of fish in a sea. There's plenty of love that this person has to offer. There's plenty of resources for people. So I'm getting something about unlimited resources. So don't fear that something isn't enough. I feel like someone who's very slow at coming around is going to open up completely to you, or you are going to open up completely to someone. Whoever is the slow moving energy, especially if you're Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, looks like someone lets their guards down and they just become very vulnerable or become like an open book. There's a need to tie up any loose ends that you might have with someone. I'm just looking at how we got 16, 17, and 18 out. So I feel like there are some significant things unfolding day by day. Like something is increasing each day. Someone might start to have, someone's feelings might be growing deeper each day. And maybe it catches them by surprise, especially if this is someone who doesn't normally catch feelings. I feel like something is going on where someone deeply admires you. I feel like you're being watched by this person. Someone thinks that you are very giving, or they're admired by your vulnerability. Just you being real, because I feel like maybe someone doesn't even realize that they're being watched. She's just minding her business. She's being herself. And this is like, it makes me think of people, nature watchers, when they're like, and now we see the hippopotamus in its primal state. And I don't know, I just kind of feel like someone is being watched and they're being observed about how they are in their natural state, and it's just something that's very pleasing to the eye, very refreshing. Something's very refreshing about this person. Truth is refreshing, matter of fact. It's better than covering things up or lying. And I feel like we go from trying to cover something up and lying to being completely honest and open, and it's refreshing. I also feel that something could be revealed to you in a dream state, but it gets confirmed here. I see something actually manifesting, taking material form. Yeah, so I said you could be dealing with Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Also could be dealing with a Pisces, Aquarius. Let's see here. Aries. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see what this tower is. If someone was cheating in a marriage, I feel like they get caught, and I feel like it's going to fall apart. Or if anyone was cheating who was supposed to be in a committed relationship period, I feel like they're going to get caught. I also feel like the tower is about separating you from what no longer serves your highest good. And it's happening to those of you that could not walk away from something on your own. So something is happening beyond your control to take you out of any situation that you don't belong in, or taking you away from anyone that you don't belong with. I really feel like a lot of this is talking about stuff that's going on globally. I keep getting like cards that indicate, figures that you see on TV, the media. Could be that the media gets exposed, or political figures. I keep getting whistleblowing energy too, like someone is going to do some sort of whistleblowing. Someone is either hacking a system or releasing something before it gets shut down. Romantically, again, I'm getting that energy between two people that's telepathic. I feel like someone is breaking the rules to come visit you. Someone doesn't care about the rules. They're like, I don't care about these rules. I want to see you. So someone is going to do something extreme to be with you so that you guys can be together. Let me look at the Emperor. I feel like somebody is paying you for something, or you're getting hired for something pretty big. So the Emperor is coming off as a deceiver, someone who's very deceptive. Someone has been trying to avoid you, but they can't. If someone has been trying to escape something that is meant to happen, I feel like you're getting thrusted back into the situation, or someone gets thrusted right back in front of you. Of course, only for those of you where there may be some sort of unfinished business, because everyone's situation is going to be different. But I feel like there is someone that is trying to avoid you, but they can't. See? There's the Tower again. Someone may be at a distance from you. Yep, distance. You're being watched. You're being spied on. And I got the name Alfred for somebody. Al or Alfred. Maybe even Alan. I'm getting an A name, but like an A-L name. I don't want to just say any name, but I feel like it's more so like Al, Alfred, or Alan. Yeah, I feel like someone is spying on you, or you're spying on them. Whoever's doing the spying is going to get caught, even if that is talking about what's happening now. Although, we talk about being spied on through our phones and TVs and stuff like that, but something might actually get put out there where it's exposed. And then let me just kind of briefly look at the King of Pentacles. Let me see what he's doing. Your love interest may like wine, or you enjoy wine. Somebody enjoys wine. And someone also enjoys like very Venetian things. Things that are very valuable. Luxury. I also get someone who's borderline lazy but a hard worker. I see voyeurism. Someone is a voyeur. Like someone is being watched in their natural habitat. That's that whole phrase that I was getting earlier. You're being watched in your natural habitat. This is scary. I'm laughing, but it's kind of scary. Because especially if it's like something about the government getting exposed. For others of you, it could just be something more on a, even if it is flirtatious or a love interest, like how the hell are they watching you? I feel like someone is watching you. Now, maybe it is just through astral projection, and maybe it's not some literal camera in your home, but it could be maybe someone has your phone hacked. Either something has been hacked and you're being exposed, or this is about astral projection or some sort of project that's being worked on or being developed. Now, the other thing I'm getting from this is that someone is just watching you and the things that you post online because they know that those messages are for them. Now, I also feel like someone is under some sort of stress, or someone can't stop thinking about you or you them. But at the same time, they're still constantly looking at your stories or your post. But they get really insecure when it comes to talking to you. I feel like there's going to be conversation if that's a love situation, but they need to overcome their fears or their insecurities. They're overthinking something. So let's go ahead and go to deck number 3. We have the 8 of Pentacles, the World, 6 of Wands, the Fool, King of Cups, Central Issue, the Page of Cups, the Moon, and the King of Pentacles. All right, so central issue here. The Moon keeps coming up too. So again, I feel like something is getting ready to be revealed. There's a secret that has to come out. I feel like there is someone who is needing to confront their insecurities, or, maybe someone's afraid to pursue their dreams. Or their passions, and there is a need to just kind of do that, just take a chance, or someone is afraid of opening up and expressing how they feel. I feel like someone drops hints or clues, but they need to speak up or make it more apparent of how they're feeling. Now, I also feel like someone is also make sure you're paying attention to your intuition too. Don't ignore your intuition or any type of unusual dreams that you could be having, because I feel like that is some form of communication for you. Now, I feel like someone is preparing to do something out of love. They're like, I know what I can do. I'm going to do this for them. And it takes a while. So I feel like someone has been preparing to visit you, or you've been preparing to visit someone. I see a trip coming up. It also could be maybe relocating. So especially if you're in a long distance relationship, maybe you guys are trying to work around the situation and finding ways to relocate together. Some of you may even have to relocate for a job. Some of you might get a job offer, but it requires travel. So I don't know if it's to conduct a train, to drive a truck, to drive Lyft or Uber. airline stewardess, but something's going on where your job may entail traveling. You're getting paid to travel. If it's not you, it could be someone that you're dealing with. I see you also just being very focused to detail in your life, like maybe you're doing some sort of studying or researching about different things, and I feel like you're being just very focused on something. You might have some sort of hobby that you're especially focused on. I feel like someone's busy making plans. Something may be getting ready to happen completely out of the blue. I see something like a fresh start or new beginnings. I feel like if someone can't get through to you one way, they're going to find a way. So even if you were blocked, if you have blocked someone, I feel like then someone is just like, well, I'm going to visit them in person then. Let me look at the Eight of Pentacles. It looks like the Eight of Pentacles, you guys are just really focused on random everyday things. Building up your immune system, focusing on your health, focusing on finances. If you needed a job and you've been searching, I feel like you're going to get hired. I see you making changes to your business if you're an entrepreneur. Okay, I feel like someone has been avoiding you, or you two people have been avoiding each other and trying to stay busy or preoccupied. Or something could be misread. There could be some sort of miscommunication, like maybe someone was just really busy, but you assume that someone isn't interested or someone is ignoring you. So you say, well, I'm going to do it the same thing. I also feel like maybe someone is trying to do something to push your buttons. I think someone is getting ready to talk about how you did them or how they did you. Someone is still holding a grudge, and I feel like at some point they're going to open up and just put it out there about everything they went through. I think someone's upset with you, or you're upset with them. But it's like you both have things that you were upset about, or you both have regrets about something that happened in the past. I also feel like if there's someone that you're wanting to talk to, you're trying to avoid them by keeping yourself busy. Let me see what the world is here. Now the world looks like something is coming to an end, or something's going to be completed soon. I feel like you're also getting prepared for some sort of major change in your life. A relationship may be coming to an end. Maybe a relationship has gone as far as it can go. It could be that someone is ending a relationship and coming towards you, especially if this was a situation where it was already out in the open and this person has been like, well, we're not going to be together much longer, you know, something like that. I feel like if that's your situation, something is coming to an end and someone is getting ready to be single or officially single. I just keep feeling like whatever is being prepared, like someone's almost finished. They're like, I'm almost finished and then I'm going to get back to you. So I feel like someone has something that they need to say or get off of their chest to have some sort of closure, because I feel like there also hasn't been closure in a situation. And it not in regards to romance, but also maybe in a job related situation. It's like, do I work here? Do I not? Is this a permanent vacation? Like, what's going on? And I feel like there's going to be some sort of closure. And then you're going to have freedom to do what you want. Let me look at the Fool. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It looks like if you're dealing with a water sign, you might decide to move on from the water sign, or someone is moving on from a water sign to be with you. Someone doesn't care anymore. Someone doesn't care how you feel or how somebody feels. They're like, I don't care how they feel. So you might be the one just kind of doing what's best for you and not caring what people say or think. I feel like someone is feeling healed and like they can do anything. I feel like someone was trying to move on from a relationship and was not ready to enter a relationship until they had healed from a previous one. So now I feel like someone has fully healed or fully recovered, and they're coming out of recovery and they're ready to start back where you guys left off. Someone had a toxic relationship with a water sign. A water sign, Capricorn, or a Sagittarius. But I really feel like it's more so about a water sign. And I feel like someone is getting ready to be relieved of that karmic debt. It's like, okay, we have completed our cycle. We've completed that karmic debt. Finally, I can move on and do what I need to do now. So I do feel like if you were in a toxic situation, especially with the water sign, that you're now able to move on from that energy. Matter of fact, let me also look at this King of Cups. Now, I also see the King of Cups as somebody finally having the nerve to say how they feel, or, you know, pursuing their dreams, not having a fear to pursue their dreams. Especially if it's about leaving or traveling. So this King of Cups, either they have been thinking about you a lot, but keeping their distance, or you've been thinking about them. I feel like someone was questioning, is it worth it? Is it worth time and effort to stay with this person? Should I stay or should I go? And I feel like you're listening to your intuition. Like you were trying to listen to your intuition, but you might have been taking too long to reach a decision. So I do see the universe intervening and stepping in to make that decision for you. I'm sorry, I just keep getting the energy of leaving a water sign behind, or a water sign is getting ready to leave you behind. Somebody has been feeling empty or left out. After much thought and consideration, someone is just like, it's not worth it. And even if you had already made up in your mind that you were going to leave this energy or this person or this situation, even though you had already made it up in your mind, I still feel like the universe at some point is like, okay, do it now. Like this needs to happen now. There also may be a need to forgive and just move on. If you're in a relationship and this isn't about a breakup, it's about letting go of the past. It's like you can't keep letting the past dictate the future of the relationship. Like especially if it's already been some sort of discussion. It's like, hey, we talked about that. You know, we cleared the air. I can't change the past. We need to let it go or move on from each other. So you might be in a situation like that as well. So hopefully those messages resonated. This is one of those days where it feels like, my energy feels like clouded, but hopefully it made sense to you. But feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.